And a follow-up to that is with broad match versus exact match keywords. So I know that you touched upon this earlier. The question is, I appreciate that this might depend on campaign, but would you usually recommend exact match keywords?
Yes. I always put exact match and phrase match together. So 3, 4, 5 years ago, it was all very like have it granular, have it spread like split out, have exact match, phrase match, broad match modifier, broad match, all in separate campaigns. Whereas now that just isn't the case. Google has moved on, and I'll have exact match and phrase match within the same ad group. With that, often, and sometimes it does vary, but exact match may have higher click-through rates and and lower cost per clicks than phrase match can. This is again is where you need to trial and test, and you may find it works differently for you. So then you may go, well, actually, the exact match often has a lot higher click than the phrase match. I'm going to pause that and try and drive more traffic through the phrase match. Likewise, you may realize because phrase match is good at expanding your reach within reason. Broad match, I think the reach just goes a bit too far in general, and that's not what we want. We want to have still some control over Google. We're not quite there to let Google run wild, even though it wants to. But with exact match, you can then have a little bit more control, make sure that they're landing on the right landing pages, etc. But it would be understand what your audience and your sort of results are to then be like, okay, I always start off with exact and phrase and then may pause one or the other depending on what that performance is.